New York.
New Jersey. What's up, Jersey? Forget about it.
Touche. So these sunglasses will come off. They will come off. But we're still on West Coast time.
It's, what time is it?
I don't know, I can't read a clock.
7!
Right, it's 7.
Good morning, guys.
Which means that we woke up 2 hours ago, which would be 5. And somebody decided to direct us until about 1 a.m. on Friday night. Not to name names. I'll give you a hint. Starts with an R, ends with Itcher.
Rhymes with a number between 7 and 9. I know. There they go.
Oh, it's so bright. You guys are so bright and lovely. It's amazing. There's not enough of this. You're wearing a scarf. I'm sorry.
It's cold.
Put another log on the air conditioning.
It's cold. Good Lord. I will wake up in about 2 or 3 hours. Hi, guys.
How many of you, actually this is your question.
Yeah, shut up. How many of you first time? Okay. How many of you more than 10? More than 20? More than 30?
Just own it, girl. Own it. Own it. We know you, we love you, own it.
I still have that press jumping thing in my trailer.
What is that noise?
It's the ocean. Duh.
It's Staten Island. Stupid. You guys are Staten Islanders over there? Hell yeah.
Long Island!
She's just screaming everything. I started screaming for Texas. I'm on to you. I have my eyes on you. I'll tell you what. First timers and long timers, welcome.
Hey, we got a season premiere coming up pretty soon. I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah, me
Thank
too.
God it's not my episode.
That's right, because yours is what, 2 or 3?
It'll be 3.
I guess they kind of gave away the have y'all seen the promo? The promo for the What's funny is you do Comic-Con and stuff like that, and they send you a list of like the 11 things you're not supposed to talk about, and then the promo shows all 11 names, and you're like, come on, guys. That hurt.
Too early.
What are you talking about?
Shut up. All right. Well, before we
No, it's too late.
it's too late.
It's too late. Hi, how are you? Welcome. Glad you could make it. You're tardy. It's at least 5 minutes late. It's all good.
She's like, what are you talking about?
Look, they said JC right up front. You missed it. He was shirtless just a minute ago. I'm kidding.
He was tennis.
Pudding!
There are buttons.
All right.
Before we just chat forever, let's get to some questions. We choose. All right, there's a standard.
Hi guys.
Hi.
We, a couple of people over the past couple of weeks have been raising money to donate to Attitude Reverse, and we're making that donation in your honor. And if it's cool, we'd like to come up and present you with this check.
Absolutely.
For $1,500. Is that okay?
Absolutely. Get over here.
It's a big
for the first timers, we often say the craziest thing about this weird show we do with like ghosts and zombies and demons and angels is that we get to kind of make the world a better place. So y'all are all part of that, and we really enjoy it.
What's up? That was very cool. Yeah, you guys, supernatural family, always inspiring. So
It is badass.
it is. It really is.
I pointed.
You're pointing to who?
Me.
Me. Hi.
Hi. Okay, so obviously everyone has seen the promo for season 11, and yesterday we heard a few panels with some theories about God coming back in season 11, and so I was wondering if there's anything y'all can tell us to look forward to in season 11 that we don't know yet.
That we can tell you, or we're not supposed to tell you. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, do you want teasers or do you want like actual spoilers? Suckers. I'm not giving anything. Unless you give me a check for $1,500.
At the risk of being fired, I'll go ahead and say this. Santa's having some visions, right? And so we will find out very quickly where those visions are coming from. And we'll see the... Yeah, it's a very similar season. I won't say that. So we go back to sort of the old mythology. We sort of have, So Carver and the gang have really figured out like what to do with Sam and Dean. And so we see Sam and Dean friends again. What time is it?
I don't know, that's probably not gonna wash out.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, how about right there? Yeah, you. Go ahead and stand up. Go right there, yes.
Hi.
Hi.
I just want to say thank you so much for the last 10 years. And
Wait a second, how old are you?
I'm 13.
That is so over it.
You were
So many. It's so, wait, you're 13?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you were 3. Am I doing my math correctly?
I can't count yet.
I mean, math this early. When did you actually start watching the show?
2 years ago.
Okay, that's still, you were 11.
Have you seen them all?
Yeah. My question is, if you could play any female character on the show, who would it be?
Any other character?
Female
Any
character.
female character? Oh.
You know what? They're all dead. I can't
Jonas
say
not
Meg
dead.
because I've already kind of played Meg. I'll play female characters. Ruby's with a pretty hot dude.
That's just wrong on so many levels.
Yeah, I couldn't play Ruby. You know what? I'm gonna say Hannah. I always have fun playing angels, and I've had the chance to play a few, Lucifer and Gabriel, Ezekiel, so.
And not just because I'm a big fan of her as an actress, but I'm a huge fan of the character Rowena.
But that is why I would never play her, because she's so good. She's amazing.
Yeah,
Show
but-
me Ruth. Isn't Ruth amazing?
Yeah, I mean, but she's amazing, and but I think that character is so dynamic and interesting and fun. I don't know. That's Rowena for me. There you go.
Thank you.
If you could play any female character on the show, which one would it be?
Charlie.
Nice.
Whoa! If you could play any male character.
Sam.
That's right. I agree. Always room for improvement with that one. Dude, you're 7 feet tall. Get up here. You're just embarrassing us all. This is what we're like generally in the morning.
I see a red folder. I'm gonna go like a bull towards the red folder. That's a full stage. That's higher than it looked.
I was able
You're
to
like
climb
a
it,
new
what the
bull.
hell?
How was that tall for you?
Hey, brother.
How you doing today?
Good.
Alright, so my question's kind of a two-parter. Well, it's kind of, alright, Dean.
Founder. Present.
So, in another episode, when you two went to the, let's call it the monster auction with different items of magical power, Sam had the opportunity to keep Thor's hammer and be a Nora boss. But like a treacherous method. So if there was any item of magical power that Dean could still have and use to kick ass like he always does, what would it be?
Any item of power or just any power?
Both.
All right. I'm going to say Dean probably would like some X-ray vision.
Perfect!
Whoa. Just once. How about you? Thank you very much. Yeah, no. I mean, you would want to see if, demons were armed. Oh, thank you. Supernatural was filmed before a live studio audience.
I love when you do that.
You need a bigger mouth.
Yeah, I don't. What was the question? I don't. And then any item?
Any item or power magical in nature, because, as stated before, Sam didn't keep Thor's hammer.
He didn't keep it. Stupid. You know what?
Come on, bro.
I'm gonna brag. He doesn't need Thor's hammer. Because he's a Winchester. Not a Winchester. Work it out. It's okay.
Not a loose chest.
Yeah, I already did that. It's okay.
Jared's found a new
That's
toy.
more drums than
I swear the second show will be much better. Let's go right here in purple, yeah.
She's taller, so she did it.
Real
like half an inch.
Yeah.
She's taller, so she's I mean, what time is it?
So I'm asking not just for myself, but for a group of fellow military spouses. We have seen you both do a phenomenal job playing the roles of tormented and conflicted men. If the opportunity presented itself, would either of you be willing to pursue a movie role where you would portray a soldier suffering with PTSD?
To the group, to you and the group, thank you for your sacrifice. Having a wife that have to deal with us being away a while, and it's nothing like being a military spouse, but we see their sacrifice, and we get to see them every week or so. So thank you so much for your sacrifice and for your spouses. That having been said, not only would I love to play a soldier of any type, PTSD or not, but I've tried to play a soldier. We've been shooting Supernatural, right? So I would love to, and that someday.
Yeah, I think Jared and I both have just a soft spot for military films and roles and stuff. I know that after I read the book and then I found out it was going to become a movie, I actually wrote letters to the studio and director for Lone Survivor. I was like, just put me in there. I don't care if I'm background, like, put a turban on my head. I don't care. I want to be a part of this story.
Stick out a little.
And obviously, I wasn't available and it just wasn't worked out. But yeah, I think Jared, given the opportunity, would do anything to be a part of that and to pay homage to the sacrifice that the soldiers and both the families give. It's a pretty incredible thing, so thank you. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go way in the back. I see 2 arms and an AKF tank top.
And blue hair. Go, girl.
Hi guys.
What's up?
How are you?
How are you?
Not awake.
Okay, so my question is, when Supernatural ends.
Whoa!
Wait, hold up.
See what you did? See what you did? Now it's upset. Now I gotta do this.
After the nursing home year. Come on now. Always keep fighting is not this, man.
Somebody get his chew toy. Somebody get his chew toy up here.
Anyway, can I continue? Jared, are we all right?
I guess so.
Are we good?
Jared, you're nuts.
Are we good?
I don't know yet.
Them's fighting on the
This is what happens. He's gonna assault me now for
It's too early for those. Too early for those. You have to console.
It's the whole.
Put the hat
it's
back
the whole
on.
assault. Okay, what's the
Well, my
motion?
question is,
Yes.
are you going to continue
In the
acting
hypothetical world
In the
of
hypothetical
Supernatural.
after the nursing home years?
Nursing home years. It's all good.
Sam! Where's my keys?
You don't drive anymore, do you?
Yes, after the nursing home
After
years.
the nursing home years, are
Yeah.
you guys going to pursue other acting roles? You're going to take a break? You're going to do directing? Are you going to do music, Jensen?
Probably do. So calm it down. That's
Well, obviously, after the nursing home years, we're going to do the Supernatural movie.
But beyond that, any future endeavors in mind? I'm just curious.
I have a real answer, actually. You can go first.
Do you really?
I do.
I was just gonna make something up.
Either way, I'm happy.
Go ahead, genius.
And I mean this, all joking, 5 a.m. Vancouver time, staying up till late New York side. When Supernatural ends, I would like to vanish. I will. However, that having been said, I've had the lucky opportunity to
Like when you put it on the radio?
like when you stand in the corner,
Like photo?
if I can't see you, you can't see me. I mean, vanished relatively. Like, one of my favorite jobs I ever did, and this is bizarre, but was cheaper by the dozen, because Sean Levy literally emailed me and went, "Hey man, Tom wants the bully at school to be taller than he is. Do you mind coming in for a couple days?" And I was like, "Sure." And so I went in, no credit. I worked for scale, you know, like $200 a day or whatever it is, which is a lot of money, but still, like no contract, no nothing. I just came in, literally, and my name's nowhere on it. But so stuff like that. Like I think in the last 11 years, I've had the opportunity to work with a lot of people, a lot of directors, a lot of producers, a lot of writers, and we have guys that we're going to go off and direct and spade and whatnot. So I'd love to sit at home with my kids and get a phone call saying like, "Hey man, we need a moose." And that's it. Other than that, I would be chasing around 2 kids and hopefully more.
I don't know. In all honesty, it's one of those. I'm not a big like. I have a 5-year plan, and I've never been that type of nerd. No, I'm much more of a roll with the punches, see where life takes me kind of thing. If you know, when the show, if it does ever come to a close, then I'll just be like, okay, next chapter. What's in store? I don't know.
Cool, thank you.
A Batman movie?
You know what? I saw a hippie arm moving with some chicks or something.
Where are all the drugs going? I have to work on my voice a bit. Let's do.
Yeah, I chose the.
Oh, you already.
She was doing the hippie wave.
Boom.
Yeah, I have Cheez-Its and mini crumb cakes.
That always works.
I mean, you can have them. I have plenty.
They will sweat out of me. Thank you.
Like everything else.
Okay, my question is when are we finally going to see the Winchester brothers go take down the Salvatore brothers?
So I went and crashed the
I
panel.
don't know what that means.
Was anybody Vampire Diaries last week? Yes.
Again, I don't. What is this vampire thing you speak of?
Was anybody there last week in Vegas? So I would actually love, I think the 4 of us would all love to do a crossover episode, but you have to have writers agreeing and producers agreeing. We'll do like a YouTube video or something. Thank you.
How about right here in the end?
I'm trying. Thank you.
Yes. Hi. Right here.
Hey guys, how are you?
Hey, good. How are you?
I saw Cliff posted a picture last night, and I absolutely love Broadway. I was just wondering what you guys went to see.
We went to see last night?
Yes.
Book of Mormon.
It was amazing. We had an actor on the show named Jared Gertner who had played Oliver Cunningham. So when he was on the show, 4 episodes ago? We were talking about going to New York, and he was like, "Oh, have y'all seen Book of Mormon?" And I was like, "I have, but Ackles hasn't yet." He's like, "I'll get y'all tickets." Like, perfect. So we were able to go see it last night, walk around.
Difficult that is.
Well, it was more of, hey, we're going to be in New York on this date. Is there any way you think you could get us tickets? And he's like, let me see what I can do.
We groveled. Lots of groveling.
Okay.
But yeah, awesome, great guy. He hooked us up, and so we got a couple tickets to Book of Mormon. What a fun show. If you haven't seen it, it's a lot of fun.
So you would recommend it?
Yeah.
In fact,
If,
like you said,
if you don't get offended easily, go see it.
It's brilliant.
and not only is it fantastic, but we're actors, right? So they are similar, that's our profession, that's our passion, that's our vocation. So to see actors whose path went a different way. Before I enrolled at UT Austin, I wanted to be like going to Juilliard or something, being an October. And so it's funny to see how life works out, right? And some people kind of go this way, some people go that way. And so it's neat to see other actors getting on stage and killing it.
It's a totally different kind of performing. This is, Jared and I, we're kind of in our box in Vancouver. We do our thing, we day in and day out for 10 years. And to sit in an audience and experience somebody like in their element performing at that level, it's a really cool thing, and it's for us it's kind of like fuel. It's like that's what performing is. And I wrote Jared an email after Little Jared. I called him OJ, other Jared. Yeah, I wrote him an email just saying, hey, that was such a great experience. Thank you for hooking that up. I forgot what performing live like that could be like. That was quite cool. So, thanks. Yeah. Europe. Been there.
I see two girls with pictures. Sorry, they were standing there for a while. I would love to get all the questions. Y'all are awesome.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, my question is, that's weird to remember. What's like the biggest crisis that's ever occurred on set?
Biggest crisis?
Yeah.
Okay, here's a funny story. So, one time I flew in late. This is like season 4, I think. I flew in late from Los Angeles, and I was really hungry. And the week before, our buddy Tom Welling from Superman had been over to the house, and we had been barbecuing and this and that. And so, you know where this is going. So I get home, and I'm hungry, and so before I go to bed, I just decided to eat some leftovers, like from the week before, right? And so it's been barbecued, so I was starving. I woke up the next day, went to work, and was horrifically sick. It turns out the leftovers I ate were like Maui ribs, so they looked cooked, but they were raw.
I just love that you mowed it down anyway.
You didn't taste
Doesn't
it?
taste good. Oh well.
So this is during the Lucky Penny? What was the episode called?
I don't know.
Wishful thinking, yes. So in the scene at the Chinese food restaurant, where there's the penny that's stuck to the thing, most of the stuff that's done there is with a photo double and him acting like because I had to go to my trailer, they called a doctor, and I had to like drink Pedialyte and stuff. So you were acting with it. So basically, I get there like 8 a.m. and I'm horrifically sick. And they're like, you need to go to your trailer and sleep. So I go there, I wake up, there's a doctor, like, vitamin B shot in my butt. And then I wake up again.
Most people get it in their arms.
You just done it in your arm.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
I'll doctor them.
So like, wake up, throw up, go back to sleep, wake up, throw up, go back to sleep, wake up, kind of a little better, go back to sleep, wake up like 5 p.m. now, I've been in my trailer for like 10 hours, and they're like, how you feeling? And I was like, better, like good, because we're ready for you. And so we go in, do all my coverage, and so next time you'll watch Wishful Thinking, know that most stuff that he's doing in the Chinese food restaurant.
I got 2 crises I'll tell you about real quick. One is, as soon as we wrapped, we were on stage, we were on the studio, and we hear over the radio that there's been an accident in the Impala. And Frank, our picture car, who was in charge of the Impala, was putting it back into the car trailer that it lives in. And as he was pulling it out onto the street to go take it to the trailer, the accelerator stuck to the floor. And this is a very, very powerful engine. For any of you who have ever been to set and heard the Impala, it's a 502, it's a big engine. If you put that accelerator to the floor, it's gonna go. And it took off, and he didn't think about throwing it in neutral or whatever. He just tried to hit the brakes, and it wasn't enough. And he just veered it right into the trees and broke his collarbone. And so that was a 4-alarm fire. Another one, real quick.
Here's a funny story about it. So we go to see.
Oh, about Frank?
So he's now.
I'll set it up. I'll set you up. So Frank is I mean, his collarbone is like stick. It's like this.
Literally.
It looks like this.
Literally.
And he's like, how's it look? How's it look?
Literally.
Like, you're fine. It's good. We're good. Paramedics, the fire department show up, and they rush over to him, and Jared's standing there, and they run up there like, oh my God, and Jared goes, his face already looked like that.
Guys, his face already looked like that. Don't panic. And Frank is going, he's like trying to laugh. Guys, don't worry. His face already looked like that.
And the fireman and the EMT just folded over laughing. Like, poor guys, like,
they're not treating him because they're
hemorrhaging
laughing.
his shoulder.
Don't worry, don't try to fix his face.
And then, okay, real quick, I think we got time for one more story. No, one more. Calm down, I got another story I'm gonna tell you people. So just recently, gather around. Just recently, we were doing a scene with a guest star. It was a demon, and we had them tied up. And the season, it was like last episode.
Tied up.
All right. And we were interrogating him, the old classic Winchester interrogating a demon in a motel room scene. We turned around, we were shooting his way, and they were doing final touches, which is make hair makeup come in and make sure that everything's, in its place. And while he was sitting there in the chair, his arms were back, he started leaning forward. And he was like sitting down, he started leaning forward and leaning down and down and down and down. And I looked over and I'm like, oh, he's out. He was out, passed right out, sweat just like pouring down his neck. And I like jumped over and like grabbed him before he fell out of the chair and like pulled him back, and he was ghost white and completely passed out. And then, I mean, he was out for probably a good 20, 30 seconds. And he finally kind of came to and was looking around. He was like, we're like, yo, dude, you just passed right out. Are you okay? He's like, uh-huh. I'm like, well, just don't look at Jared anymore. Don't do it. Happens all the time. Just stare at me. You'll be fine. And no, he was fine. He had just apparently had not eaten that day, and his blood sugar was low, and he just got nervous and he passed out. Which was
He was also in a long sleeve shirt and a leather coat, and he starts with a bag on his head. He's tied up.
But that was funny.
He has these two Texans going like, "What did you do?"
So anyway, guys, that's it. They're pulling us. Thank you so much. We'll see y'all in a minute.
Jensen and Jared. I'll be back.